What's up, collective? My name is Mary. Welcome to my channel, The Journey to Freedom. I'm here to bring you info on how to live your best life, manifest a life beyond your wildest dreams, learn how to love yourself, trust your intuition, and have complete freedom while you're here on this amazing planet. So, I have been thinking and meditating on what I wanted to do and what I wanted to talk about. And one of the videos that I love to do is how to strengthen your intuition, because for me and so many people, it is our guiding light on how we walk through this life. There are a collective of people that are logically driven in this life, and they play a crucial role in our universe, right? And the matrix that we live in, right? For me, I want to escape the matrix, and I've been wanting to escape the matrix. I can't even tell you why, but years ago, I just was like, this isn't it. Like, I looked around and I just was like, this isn't for me. Like, none of this is real. People, talk to me, and I'm like, I am feeling something completely different than what you're relaying to me, right? And I always was very psychic, and I was always very gifted, and I could always pick up things on people. So this video is for my light workers, my empaths, my Reiki practitioners, my psychics, my mediums, my mystical, magical people that don't really fit in, and you're not on that logical path, right? So if you're watching this, and also I'm super into, power of positive thinking. So this is also for you. That's how I live my life, and law of attraction and going after your goals. I'm not just, like mystical and magical and, all of those things, but I do also actually own a business and run a business. I am an entrepreneur. I am a mentor. I am, I do help people. I do work in the behavioral health industry and have for a decade. So I'm so many things. And that's what I just want to give to you when I'm doing these videos. It's coming from a place of experience, and knowledge and passion and love for this, the things that I'm talking about. And I'm truly free. Like, when I started this channel, I was like, the journey to freedom, this is on my heart, this is what I'm gonna do. And then I had to actually walk that journey and walk that path and become free in my mind and free in my heart, and learn how to manifest, and learn how to heal, because they have to go hand in hand. So back to what we're talking about, though. We're talking about strengthening your intuition. I wrote a few things down. Don't mind me. I'm a little all over the place. I'm like that. It bees like that sometimes. All right. So first tip, step one on how to strengthen your intuition, right? Spend time alone. So this is going to challenge you. This is 100% going to challenge you to break any codependencies that you have, any need for validation, and things of that nature, which is very good for you. I'm also big on detachment, and alone time, because that's where you're doing your healing work. If you don't spend time alone, you're not healing anyway. How are you healing when you're surrounded by so many people? If you're an empath and you're sensitive to energy, or you're psychic, or whatever, however you want to label yourself, if you're surrounded by people all the time, you're in everybody else's energy. I also come from a belief system that everybody is psychic and sensitive to energy, but it is how many blocks have you removed, to be able to tap into this? How much do you believe this? Because whatever you think is your reality, and whatever you believe is your reality. So your mind is the most powerful thing that you have, and your faith, which comes from your mind and your thoughts, is the most powerful thing that you have. So your belief system is the most powerful thing that you have. So what you believe becomes reality. So if you are you can feel other people's energy, and you know, you're sensitive and all of these things, and you're just never alone, and you don't take that time, you're not feeling your own feelings. And if you cannot feel yourself, then you cannot feel when you're off. You cannot feel when anything shifts. So it's important to spend time alone, but intentionally spend time alone. Not just spend time alone and be scrolling and doing nothing, just, you know, meditate. Meditation is huge. So when I'm saying spending time alone, it's spending time alone healing, getting to know yourself, getting to know your frequency, your vibration, and where you're at with things. Are you okay? Because you're the vessel. You're the most important person in this game. If you don't take care of you, everything's going to fall apart anyway. So one of the first and, you know, most important steps of strengthening your intuition and your abilities and your gifts is spending intentional, intimate time alone, getting to know yourself. I will always say this, and you'll probably hear me say this in a ton of videos, but getting to know yourself is to be free, right? So a huge part of freedom. To know yourself is to be free. Step 2, or a second tip or a trick, right, is to practice using your intuition, okay? And how you start doing that, like, it all depends on where you're at in your journey. Some people are going to be in the very beginning and they have absolutely no trust for their intuition. Some people are in like the, you know, the middle part of it, and they're like starting to trust their intuition, and they're seeing results, and you're seeing that you were right, and you know, this happened and that happened, and oh, I knew it, and blah blah blah. Or have an extremely strong intuition, and you know, you just love watching my videos, whatever it is, right? Wherever we're at with it, the second tip to strengthening your intuition is going to be using your intuition. Start small, though. When I first decided that I wanted to strengthen this muscle, because you have to start looking at your brain as a muscle, and it is. Your brain is connected to your nervous system. Your nervous system feels everything. You are an energetic system. You are an energetic being, right? So you can feel and connect to everything around you. And we know that that can go deep into dimensions, right? And timelines, but we're going to save that for a different video. Start small. And, you know, when you're running late to something, trust, right? That it's okay. You're meant to be late to that. If you feel really attracted to a shirt and you want to wear that shirt, right? It's a certain color. Those nudges like, oh, I don't know why. I really, really, really want to wear that blue shirt. Just wear the blue shirt. Like, wear that blue shirt. If you feel like you shouldn't go to something, try actually canceling. Try actually not going. Try not people pleasing, right? And do the opposite and just take care of yourself and don't go. Start to trust your intuition, right? And what that really is also is you're letting your spirit guides know that you're in communication with them, that you're listening, because your intuition is your higher self. And like, you know, your spirit guides and everything that guides you, and your higher self that is guiding you. I'm not here to tell you at all what your belief system is, right? You could believe in the Bible, you could be, you know, whatever you're into, right? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you strengthen your intuition, right? Within yourself. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like, share, and subscribe also. Love you guys. But I'm going to keep it moving with that. So continue to do that, and then do it with bigger and bigger things. I will say this. When I have trusted my intuition and been so scared to do the thing that seemed so scary because it was going to make me look crazy, I have gotten the biggest blessings and the biggest gifts from that. Trusting my intuition has helped me dodge so many bullets. Trusting my intuition has kept me safe. knowing when to walk away from people, finding out later that I was right and I just trusted myself. So it all starts there. It starts with all of those things. You have to be on the path and decide that you're on the path and just start somewhere, and you start small. And you also have to give yourself love and grace and patience when you're wrong, because you're not God, right? We are all, capable of these things. I am capable of having many, many abilities. I'm very, very, very connected with the universe. Like, I am one, right? I know when things are going on. I can feel when things shift. I know when something bad's going to happen. I know when something good's going to happen. I know when I need to stay away from something. I'm so guided and protected that it brings me to tears sometimes. But I did not just wake up like this. If you're watching this and you just were born like that and you woke up like that, like, that's amazing. Like, thank you for being here on this planet and your service, because I'm sure that your energy and your frequency and your vibration heals a lot of people and everything around you. But for me, I had ego deaths and tower moments and redirection and, God chasing me down and saving me a million times, and then stepping on this path of freedom, right? And realizing who I was, wanting to figure out who I was, wanting to it just all happened one day. I just was here on this path of enlightenment and this path of trust and needing to get to know these things, right? So if you're here, if you're there on here watching this and they're on your path, right, with these things, then, buckle up, love yourself through it, have, the utmost trust and no fear. And that leads me into the third thing, right? Because once you start doing these things, it's all gonna just align. It's all just, it's not, you're not gonna have to work too hard on these things, but you are gonna have to dedicate time to yourself. You are gonna have to love yourself. You are gonna have to, like, for me, I live a secluded life. That doesn't mean I don't have friends. It doesn't mean I don't work. I'm very successful and I have a lot of people in my life, but I take time to myself and I'm not at every event, and I say no to things, and I schedule myself because I know I need to. But leading into my third thing, get over the fear. You want to tap into all your gifts. You want to be fully connected to God. You want to be one with God. You want to hear God clearly, because, that's what this is really all about. That's what's guiding you, right? Is God. So for me, a lot of my journey was, I wanted to hear God clearly, right? And I needed my intuition for that, because that's, like, I wasn't everybody talking and all the, opinions and this, that, and the third. Like, I am spirit led, right? I am heart. It's in my heart. It's how I am. I have Native American roots. Whatever has you kind of relating to me, awesome, right? If you're there, you're there, right? And my thing is that, like, I also feared it because I had gifts and I had abilities, but for me in my life, everyone around me, especially growing up, and if you grow up, religiously or whatever the case may be, is, you might have trauma or fear spoken over you, or you're scared of your gifts, or, you're treated differently. Maybe you're the black sheep, whatever the case is, right? Like, there's so much that goes into this journey. You know what I'm saying? That if you're watching this video and you're still watching after all this time, most likely this is resonating with you and you understand everything that I'm saying, and you're like, yep, I'm on that path and I don't fit in anywhere and I need to trust my intuition and this is just where I'm at. Okay. You want to pray the fear away. You want to write the fear away. You want to like and follow me, not to boost me, but because there's so many tips in all of my videos, and I'm going to continue to put out content to help you get over fear, because fear is your worst enemy. You have nothing to fear but fear itself, right? And anything that comes up that you do fear needs to be healed, and you have to know and speak over your life that you are divinely guided and protected. And then you become one, right? You become whole. And then your intuition is like that. When I need to, I can ask, I'm like, God, I need this. Boom, there. I need to know this, there. And I'm not saying that there's not times of pauses, times where I don't get what I need or what I want, or I don't have to wait. I'm a woman of God also, and I've spent a lot of time and dedication on my journey with, God and all types of things. I spent time dedicated to God, writing letters, loving God, fasting, doing works, like good works, and doing what I'm told so that I get it clearly, and I can then give to others in that way. So, but whatever your purpose in it is, like for me, I'm a healer. I'm here to help, right? I'm here to assist. And because of that, God is so good to me for it. And I am, I've been through a lot of things in life, but I've healed a lot. I've healed so much of it, and it's all brought me to myself and loving myself. And I like to give that to people, because that's one of the most important things. Like, if you don't love yourself, then what are we doing here? Let me teach you how, because it's definitely worth it to do. And you're not going to have like a super strong intuition if you don't love yourself. You're going to be full of fear. You're going to be full of doubt. You're being all low vibrating frequencies. So it starts with you. You are the vessel, right? Love yourself, but spend time with yourself. The 3 things. Love 3s. I'm so into numerology as well. So I'm into all the things. Like, we're just going to be all the things, multidimensional, no limited belief systems. Spend time with yourself. Practice using your intuition. Give yourself grace and love when you're wrong or when you make mistakes. It's all good. It's all part of the process. You're always exactly where you need to be. Ask God for signs. God, give me a sign that I'm exactly where I need to be. If you're watching this video, you are exactly where you need to be. It's only up from here. It's going to be great. 3rd thing, get over the fear. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. And that's definitely like main character energy. Like, no fear, move forward, right? Love yourself, heal yourself. You can heal yourself. You can heal. Let God in, right? It's all gravy after that. But I'm gonna let y'all go because I am tired, and my intuition is telling me that this video is done. But I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, share it with your friends. Maybe someone's struggling, maybe they need it. Follow me for more, and I will see y'all next time.